Okay, well, I'd just like to welcome everybody to the Gulf of Georgia Cannery National Historic Site. My name is Yuna, and I am the head interpreter here as well as the Visitor Services Coordinator. When I'm training my interpreters, I ask them to welcome everybody here as if they were coming into your own home. So people get a first-hand experience or stories along with taking a tour in the canyon. The Fraser River is a major salmon producing river here in British Columbia, and that was one reason why there were so many canneries located here as well as in Ladner on the other side of the river. I'm currently standing here beside the sliming table, which is where the fish was actually cleaned before it was cut and canned along the canning line. This was a cold, wet, damp job, sore hands, sore back, sore legs, that sort of thing. It was a tedious job. Usually, quite often the jobs in the cannery were determined by your gender or your nationality. This is where the fish were being washed and cleaned, and of course it's one of the questions when I'm on tour. I'll say, well, guess who did the washing and the cleaning? And most people get it. They'll say it was the women. In a lot of cases, particularly when Steveston was a new town and canneries were just built, it was in a lot of cases it was first generation people that worked here on these sliming tables. And this is a can of salmon that's just had its lid clinched on. The open can of salmon, filled can of salmon, goes under the clincher. As the lids pass through the clincher, a series of letters and numbers is stamped on the top of the can. And there's only one thing that goes into a can of salmon, and that's always a question that I ask on tour. The only thing that is put into a can of salmon is salt. We get people from all over the world. All four corners of the world, if you want to say, as well as across the country here in North America.